Hey guys, it's Trish too, and I'm here today to show you a really pretty pink and purple springtime look. I know we're still in winter, but that doesn't mean we can't have fun and play with our makeup, and I've been dying to get out some of those spring colors. And plus my hubby was so sweet and he got me these really neat kind of, what are they called? Crushed metal pigments from MAC. Never had pigments from them before, so it was really fun to try and play with those and, you know, just do something a little bit different. So here's a kind of close-up look of it. Springy blush to match. Springy lips. I know I keep looking in the mirror instead of looking at you guys, but anyway, I hope you guys like it, and please stay tuned if you'd like to see how you can do this look. Alright, let's get started. I'm going to take my Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is the new one, and I think it's Eden. Like it. It's cool. You want to let this sit if you wanted to have sparkly look, because the cool thing, or uncool thing, depending on how you look at it, about this particular product is that when you put a shadow on top of it, if it is sparkly, this will make it matte. So it's cool because you can get a 2-for-1. Make a sparkly one now look like a matte. And I found out that's the same thing with the Urban Decay Sin. It is a, 1, 2, 3, there we go. It is a shimmery one, and if you apply it when it's still damp, if you have a matte, it'll become shimmery. So I thought that was kind of cool. Today, I don't know if I'm going to be saying this in the beginning or not. Where is the thingy? I don't have very many MAC pigments, so for me, I have to keep looking. It's called Stacked 1, and it's crushed metal pigment. You see that? It's totally blurry, isn't it? Okay, well, anyway, I promise that's what it is. They look like this. I'm going to be using the very first one. They don't seem to have numbers or names to it, so it's going to be in the pink pot, the lightest color. And I'm going to be taking a small shader brush like this. It's flat. Kind of wiggling it into the pigment. Tap it off. Make sure you guys can see this. And I'm going to go into the inner, probably 3/4 of the eye. And the best way I can describe to use these is to pat. Pat, 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 pat. That way you can build the color and you don't lose that impact of the sparkliness, which is what I'm going for in this springy look. Now, I'm new to these pigments. I've worked with Bare Minerals for a billion years, and I love those. But I try to use these damp. I think I'm going to do that too. I have a little makeup wipe, so I'm kind of dampening my brush, and I'm going to wiggle in there because I think now that I'm seeing it works a little bit better that way. Only problem is if you're a little bit more mature, like me, it can make your eyelids look a little creepy, you know. Anyway, and I'm just going a little bit above. Can you see that? A little bit above the lid, so that it's kind of got that peekaboo effect when your eyes are open. So you see a little bit of color, but not too much. And this is about to where I need to go, which is just to the end, almost of the iris. Keep dabbing that. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just make sure there's a good amount of color on it. Okay. I'm just going to go a teensy bit into the inner corner like that. Okay, so we're done with that color. And then the next one that we're going to be going to, I'm going to be using the same brush. Let me scooch in a little bit here, uncomfortable, is the lighter purple one and the second stacked one. And yeah, it's still stacked 1. I wish they had numbers. Anyway, let's see if you can see it. It's that color right there. Get your brush just a little bit damp. Sorry, I have to keep messing with my makeup mirror. And I'm going to wiggle it into the little kind of lid that keeps them in there. Tap it off. And then, as you can see, you probably can't, but we're just going to be going right on top of the last little bit of that pink. And this one doesn't tend to show up as much. A little disappointed with that, but that's okay. We will work with what we got. And just kind of going like this, blending in a little bit into the pink, bringing it down, and then I'm going to make the shape and kind of extend it. So my eyelid, the bottom eyelid goes like this, and then I'm basically, the easiest way to explain is to take the brush where it's vertical to me and go and kind of make that line and then pull it up. That's how I know I'm getting the perfect eye shape for me. Dab, 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 pat, pat, pat. Kind of just bringing it forward over the pink. And overlap just a little bit. And when that purpley color and that pink mix, I think it makes even the prettiest color out of all of them, to be honest with you. But anyway, bringing it over. Just so it has that little, you know, again, I like it when I have a little bit of a kind of a peekaboo effect, even with my eyes, because I kind of have a heavy lid. So when I'm sitting here, kind of with my eyes relaxed, you can't really see my lid color. So I like to bring it up just a hair so that I get that peekaboo effect. Okay, so we've got that one. So afraid I'm going to spill these because it doesn't come with a sifter. Then I'm going to take the bottom pink of the pink stacked right here, this one. So unscrew that. Dang it, my light. Here's this color. Same thing as before. I like to use the same brush. If you want to use a different brush, hey, go at it. I just like taking a little bit of a like small shader brush, wiggling it in there, tapping it off. Now with this color, I just want to go deep in that purpley just a little bit. It's not going to show up too much. You could skip the step if you wanted to, but I kind of like it. I think it gives it a little bit more of a gradation, so I'm going to kind of just stick it right at the end, deepen that color a little bit. I'm sure this is not going to show up on camera, but that's okay. I'm just going kind of outer, just above our crease a little bit, into the crease, almost like your V. That's what I was kind of using this for. I'm going to use the darker purple in my crease, but this is more for my V. Up a little bit, down a little bit, and just kind of working it forward into that other color. There you go. Now it's starting to build up a little bit so you can see. And then this is going to be kind of scary. This is what I like to do. Take it and then move it along the bottom. Hopefully you guys can see this. And stopping right about here. You don't want to get too much red right in that inner corner, make you look tired. And we don't need any help there. Okay, so I'm going to stop there so hopefully you can see that. I think it's going to be blurry. We're experimenting with the camera situation to see how it works out. So, you know. Okay. I'm going to go back to the purple stack. And I'm going to use the darker purple. Kind of a little scary, especially if you don't like color. 1, 2, 3. Ah, my mirror's annoying me. It's okay. Light hand. A little bit darker on this side than I should have. But you know the good thing is blend, 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 blend. You can fix just about anything. So I'm going to take it and dip it just into the top of that lid. It's about all you need. That might even be too much for some people. And then this is mainly going to be into the crease to make more of a longer cat eye and to build it up a bit. So what I like to do is look in my mirror. Like if you're in my mirror, I'm going to look in my mirror, tilt my head back, find that crease, and then work it in there. So I'm going to tilt my head back,